How's it going, brosos, elders and younglings? This is Shade here and welcome back to another episode of The Sims 4. I can't remember what episode we're on, so I'm just going to get straight into it. So today I've got a bit of a short episode for you. It's only about 6 to 7 minutes long, and it's a time-lapse video with me talking about what I'm planning on doing. So I'm going for a modern house feel with this one. As you can tell, large windows, a bit of an indent like underneath, so that area will have like garden area and will be like the walkway to the door, instead of just having an ordinary all flat front or how I had it in the last build. And as you probably saw there, I built what is like a, how can I describe it, like an open plan, or a double floor open plan, so the windows are all covering the same window. No, same wall. All covering the same window, what the hell? And I've gone for hedges just to bring the build all together. I did have a couple of problems with this build, and you will see that now. As you can tell, one of the sides became like a room, so to speak, and the other one didn't. So what I had to do, I had to copy the room, move it over, then delete the hedge, then put the hedge back in on the other side properly, just so I was able to have that as a room to make the path go like round towards the door. Adding in some of the front entrance garden stuff. Later on, I will do the garden, the main garden. And in this episode as well, just to let you know, I do not do any of the furniture. No furniture, no beds, no nothing. That way, and I don't do the patio. That way I could do a separate video focusing on that and my thoughts behind it, and I will probably do a longer episode with that. Instead of doing a time lapse, I will do a whole episode, or a actual like live episode. So this one, like I said, is not live. Also, another thing that was a bit temperamental was leveling out the separate windows. So as you can tell on the outside here, you can see that the windows are not lined up correctly. So some windows are necessary and some are not. Basically what I did, I used the auto window tool to line these up. Well, not line them up, but like put them in. And then I did the manual lining up, and then it just worked somehow. So I left it. I then moved on to doing the carpets, flooring, well, any of the floorings, and wallpapers and paint. Then I added in some doors to get into the rooms, obviously. And then after that, I'm trying to remember what I did. A lot of it was focused on the lights. So I found these really cool lights, and you'll see that I pretty much use them all over the house. They just fit that modern feel, and they're up and out the way. If I ever need to put another light on the floor, then I can, or on the ceiling. I really don't want to, but I'll try my best not to. So moving on to the garden now. Now this is where everything went like, okay, what should I do? Because I've got this really long garden, but I want to have like two paths colliding and have like a garden shape. So this is where I was going with the shape, and this is where I would have like two sets of bushes either side. So like flowers on one side and flowers on the other, and some bushes, and you'll see. So I decided to go with this like type of path, and purposely like just put it in myself, and it worked really well. It came together. I did it all the way through the garden, as you will see. Well, I did that, and then I still had this left over, all the painted stuff, and then I was like, hang on a minute, I could do some more over here. So I did that and that and that. Put like a 2x2 there, added some grass. There we go. I tried putting some actual grass underneath it, so instead I then just put some terrain paint just to make it look a bit withered. Added some stones, added bushes. I was going to go symmetrical, but then I was like, nah, it's a garden, you got to vary it up, you got to like add something different to each area. So I just took everything I could, placed it where I could, threw it in wherever I could, just did everything to make it different. And here I couldn't really put anything because the beam was in the way, so I just did a bit of terrain paint again just to separate it. Added some bushes there and there and there, and then I built some more over here because I didn't know what to build. So I put some more of these potted areas, put some grass in and everywhere. Also, I put a fountain in, and you'll see that in a moment. And then that was pretty much it. But also, as you can tell, where I put those fish fountains, I forgot to put some like stuff there. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and a favourite if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to Broho LD Youngling today. Thank you for all the support as per normal. As you can tell, like I said, it's a short episode. I'm about to sneeze, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I will see you all later.